So sometimes when companies need to perform better financially, they'll look at cutting costs or reducing expenses as a way to get that process going. And I've seen that be extremely effective. I think it's important to be diligent with the way that you spend your money and really aware of the money that's going out. I would never say not to do that. However, there's a quote by Oscar Wilde that's coming to mind here. It says that someone who knows the cost of everything and the value of nothing, that person is a cynic. And absolutely, there's a role for that questioning, critical voice that says, do we really need to be spending this? Could we cut down on it? Could we do it cheaper? That is a valuable voice. And I am assuming that most business owners are looking down their P&L. They're looking at their expenses and trying to interrogate as best they can the most efficient ways to do that. But I would say that you don't want to just stay in that one mode of thinking. You also want to give yourself another lens, which is the other part of the quote, which says the value. If you see the cost of everything and the value of nothing, you are missing at least half the picture, and you will miss out on opportunities to boost your company's financial performance. So you don't have to take my word for it. I have a recent example from a client that I worked with earlier this year, whereby we got together a group of their employees, managers, engineers, supervisors, and asked them how they saw improvement could be possible in the company. And I had a series of prompts that I stepped them through, and ways to reduce cost, that was only one of them. There were several other questions we asked to get at their ideas and pull them out. And they identified 4 different really insightful opportunities that they are working to implement as we speak. And one of them, just one of the 4, was worth $20 million a year. So they never would have found that opportunity if they had only been looking at reducing costs, because as it happened, to capture that one big fish, they needed to expend a little bit more. They needed to spend a little bit more to get that revenue back. So it was on the order of $10,000 to $20,000, and they were getting back 20 million. So not a bad trade-off. I think anyone would agree, even cynics would agree. But it was really something they would have missed if they had only been looking at cost. So I would love to know what you think about this. This is something that you do regularly, looking for the value and not just the cost, as a way to focus your decisions about how you use your company's resources, whether it's financial, the actual money that's flowing out the door, or even looking at the time, the energy, your processes, the way things are set up in your company. Would love to hear what you think about this idea. Thanks a lot.